Okay, so I added my provinces to the empire, passed one reform. We're 2 reforms away from our goal, which is, well, you all know what it is. And now I decided to attack the Papal State. I also buffed up my armies a bit. With 4 units like this. They're half normal, half mercenary infantry, and the rest is normal units, of course. I did that because lastly we had some manpower troubles. I also exchanged offensive for quantity because of the recent manpower troubles, and also because it will make a regiment cheaper. I guess I could do this. Nah. How long until I can embrace the Enlightenment? Long. Well, once we take the Papal lands, it might change. It's time to attack. Oh, also I started integrating France. It won't take too long. We'll do imperialism, of course. And they're out with Aragon, Holstein, and Great Britain. Aragon is allied with Russia, so we don't want them co-belligerent, because we don't want Russia in this. And Britain, we can do co-belligerent, we don't mind that. As for Holstein, well, it's a pity we have to fight you, but you will not be co-belligerent. Alright, here we go. Papal State. Imperialism. Call in Britain. And all our little allies and subjects. Let's go. Let's go. You have siege value? Yes. Do you have siege value? Yes. You have amazing siege value. Actually, let's just do it like this. Oh, Bohemia is hiring Silesian troops. Interesting. Oh, and we're under attack. Immediately, almost. Well, let's crush them, shall we? Are you the best general? Yes, you are. Our morale is much better, so is discipline, and the numbers as well. Battlefield medic. See, we did lose a lot of manpower. Aragon is coming. Let's keep our guys together. Oh, now Aragon is attacking me here. Bloody hell. Okay, then. Whoa, wrong button. Okay. Another very similar fight. Ooh, we lost a general. Which one? This one. Let's exchange you with someone else. And get you a new one, of course. Not as good, but decent. Yep, keeping our troops together. I guess I could go for Rome immediately. Or just closer to it. Just look at this war. I'm going to try and steal a lot of colonial possessions from Britain, because we do need the New World as well, and it's time we started working on it. Right, we have a bit more troops, but in general we have the upper hand, I think. Right. Let them sample new religions, because many of the enemy troops are surely on the other continent. It's not that likely, they will return shortly, so let's just enjoy. Yeah, we could have more artillery, but it is very expensive after all. Maybe I'll get a bit more later on. Alright. Should I go for Rome? Well, you don't have siege value, so not with you. Let's change the setup a bit. Okay, cool. Actually, what's our naval force balance? Yeah, we're weak on the navy side. So I'm just going to keep my navy here, protecting our capital. It should be enough, unless they concentrate their forces. Missions. No. Technology, rather not. I'm integrating France because they have colonial nations, and I believe they cannot be a subject of a subject, but rather a direct one. I guess I could try and stop them. Nah, it's fine. This army will be sufficient to reinforce any of ours if they get attacked. And let's just let them do the sieging. Can I go here? No. Okay, recall the guys from Brandenburg, and we have capped on admin power. Do we have any cores to do? None. What else can I do with admin power? Well, I could take admin tech. Yeah, I focused on admin foolishly, because I should have focused on military, I think. I guess I could get a higher level military advisor. I will consider it. Let's fire these level 1s and see what level 3 we can get. I took this guy because we really want a Diplo rep. But I can afford a higher level Diplo rep. But I don't need Diplo power right now. Well, I do need it for the integration of France, but that is pretty much it. I'll also return French cores to France. They shouldn't be disloyal anymore. Right. And yeah, only Holstein is against the reform. Speaking of Holstein, I should probably piece them out. We do control them already. I could keep them for war score, but if we don't keep them, that is, that will return to internal peace in the empire, thus increasing our authority. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. I'd like to take Rome if possible. Okay. That should help us stop the Papal State from reappearing later on. Because I'll need to make them a vassal, but I'll need to make them an imperial vassal. These sieges are taking a very long time, aren't they? Happiness among the artisans. Well, I'm not losing stability, that's for certain. Oh, right, I was supposed to do something with the admin power and I did nothing. Do we take this? Oh, how's my inflation? Yeah, let's do that. That does it. That does something, I guess. Truce with Würzburg has ended. We don't really care. Right, when this is over, I can move on over here. Maybe start taking some Aragonese stuff. It seems like our subjects and allies are doing very well over here. The Pope is going towards... I don't know where you're going. My capital is over here, and you can't take it. Rome will take forever, but we'll get it eventually. Blockade, admin power, or local unrest. We don't care about local stuff. We're a global empire. Local doesn't concern us. Right. Come on, finish this. Thank you. Go take the next fort, and you guys can take the other land in between. Okay, cool. Oh, is Istria a fort? I haven't paid attention. Yes, it is. We'll need to take Istria as well. We'll need to take all of their land. I guess you can go to Istria. It doesn't seem like I can get, It doesn't seem like I can get past here right now. No, also we're blockading this one. It's going to be slightly helpful. Right, they'll occupy some of my stuff, but it won't matter in the end. And we have capped on admin again. I guess I could take these. Do we care? Available mercenaries, possible advisors. No, not really. Let's just take the technology. That'll give us extra states. We can use the extra states. What state shall we make? I guess I could make them in Italy once we take the Papal State. No, I'll actually make them in France once we finish integration, because we'll have full course automatically. Sorry. Okay, Urbino's ours. Move on. Okay, cool. French Navy, please blockade this. Theoretically, I could move these armies away. Let's just finish this area, shall we? Before we move on anywhere. I'm not sure if my galleys should be sent here to secure the passage once we're done. With the forts on the way, of course. It would be quite pricey to do it. Actually, you know what? I should get more ships, really. Okay, these. Yeah, just stay in port for now. Everywhere in the area. Can I just do... No. I thought I could shift-click to do 5. That should be sufficient, shouldn't it? Let's do a few more. That will serve to give us access here. Yeah. We're very rich, so it's not a problem. Let's leave some force limit for transport ships, because we will also need to land here. So in the meantime, I will also make transport ships in this area. In the Baltic Sea, because we'll need to invade England with those. Right, here we go. And here we go. Actually, I guess I could use this area as well. We'll only move them out of the port once we've secured naval dominance in the area. Although maybe I overdid it a bit, because we will inherit some French ships. Ah, no matter. I can always destroy them later if I want to. Finances are not a problem for us. Although actually... Ah, damn it. Let's reduce the numbers here. Just do 1 in each province. It will be sufficient. And it will leave us room for the French ships. Okay, perfect. Now, how about those sieges? Okay, Rome is ours. Wonderful. Let's do that. Attacking the mountains and over a river, and still winning a landslide victory. Right, you're the sieger, you're the non-sieger. I guess I could do this. Blockade some ports. Keep blockading these as well. Okay, cool. I don't want to split my armies, at least not now. Can I get any interesting telecom technologies? Only Diplo. No, don't want to. I'm not sure if I explained that I am integrating France because of their... because they have colonial nations. And they're subjects of subjects, so they probably don't count for the achievements. Right. Napoli's ours. Can we move through now? No, we still need this one. Oh, no, you should stay here because Istria. Right. I guess I don't need to keep all my troops in the area. You guys could go elsewhere. Maybe start beating up Aragon. Yeah, we'll leave 2 here and send 2 there, and all will be well. This army will rejoin these. Russia has no air. Well, Russia hates me, don't they? Yes, they do. But if they were to... Oh, you're fighting the Ottomans? Why are you fighting the Ottomans? How are you fighting the Ottomans, more importantly? Well, let's let them kill each other, shall we? Okay, we lost a general. Which one? The one sieging Istria. It's a pity. Can't really do anything about it. Actually, we're gaining imperial authority so quickly that I'll be able to pass the next reform right after the war is over. Just because we can't pass reforms at war. And if we could, I could pass it at war. But we can't. Okay, Istria's done. Let's get you a general. And send you down here. And that's it. And France can win this easily. Okay. Oh, cool, my troops are in Britain. I wonder if they can manage. I would think so. Prestige or admin power? Prestige, we have tons of it. And I wanted to disinherit our guy because he's not amazing. But our ruler is already 60, so I'd rather not risk it. Also, there is a small chance of us inheriting Brandenburg upon monarch death. Not Sweden, though. Not yet. If I could inherit both, that would be amazing. Okay. What's next? Cruelty of mercenaries. Lose prestige. Fine. I'm fine with losing prestige. Okay, this is slow. Russia is showing discontent. And that's it. We can move on. I guess I will. Move on to the capital. Can't. Move on here then. Okay, cool. We'll take a lot of land from everyone. And we'll do separate piecing, of course. We do have a lot of diplo power that we don't need. Which will be necessary for separate pieces. Separate peace deals. Do we dominate the seas? Can I safely send my transport fleet around? I don't think so. They're still being built? Some of them. Because I'd like to go here. That probably won't be necessary. Okay, but the gullies are done, right? 40 navies, all there. Converge, my subjects. Come, my minions, rise for your master. Right, I guess I'd like a level 3 with a good bonus, and we're so rich that we don't care. Also, I'd like a Diplo Rep level 3. Okay, cool. Was there a battle? There must have been a battle. Let's start moving on. These are not forts, but I want to be thorough. Truce with the Trier. Moral of armies, manpower modifier, fort defense. Well, we did the deal with manpower in other ways, so let's take moral of armies. Did I get a Diplo-Rep guy level 3? No, let's fire the level 2s then. I do want the Diplo-Rep, but I also want the points. And we can afford it. Definitely can afford it. Move on a bit. Okay. Go over here, because we'll need that to go over this way. Did we finish any sieges in the area? Not yet, no. And I'll use this fleet to secure the English Channel later on. Oh, does Palermo have a fort as well? No, it doesn't. Can I go past here? No. Well, you'll have to wait where you are, unfortunately. Right, that's another siege done. Can I go to your capital? No, I can go to Toledo, though. Let's go to Toledo, though. Right, missions. Naval base versus Ming. Well, it's about to happen. Sure, do we really care? Yeah, let's take it. We don't really care, but it doesn't hurt to do the mission that we're going to fulfill anyway. How's this siege? Oh, that's a huge fort. Well, theoretically I could just get more cannons, but they're so very expensive. The amount we have is sufficient if we just are a bit patient. Right, what do we want from Britain? We want some place here to land our troops, so we can prepare our next invasion. We want as much colonial stuff as possible, and we want the French cause back. What we want from Aragon? As much land as possible. And what we want from Pope is... can I fully annex the Pope? No. But I can almost... Well, maybe I can, actually, with imperialism. Right. Bohemia is already taking this for me, so let's just occupy other places. Yeah, we're losing money because I'm using expensive advisors. And holding many forts at the same time. You know what, I'm fine with a level 1. Diplo rep is the necessary thing. How is this progressing? Very, very slowly. No matter. I am a patient man. The siege of Constantinople is over. We don't really care. Did you send your troops to the New World, my friends? No, not really. Doesn't matter. I'll steal your land anyway. Although, that has to be a peace deal with Britain. Can I take this without occupying forts? I cannot, so we'll need to make an expedition to the New World, so we can steal their colonial nations. At least the land will be cheap. Okay, nothing to do here but wait. I guess I could send my ships to pick up the transports, although the transports might be fine traveling on their own. 31, that's not enough. My armies are 40 people strong. Let's get more ships. Right, we have how many? 31, so we need 9. Provided nothing gets destroyed, so maybe let's get more just in case something gets destroyed. That should be sufficient. Okay, let's get the transports that I built over here for some reason. Right, we won't be able to take that much from Aragon. For the simple reason that they're not co-belligerent. Right, you there. This siege is taking forever. Anything else? Make states. Tuscany. Well, Tuscany will make a wonderful state. Right. Peace offer from Great Britain. Not yet, my friend. Not just yet. Let me see your country. Well, we did have some troops land here, but they didn't survive. Okay, can you safely reach our ships? Let's hope they can. I'm going to risk it. If they can't, I'll just build new ones. We're rich enough. Right, so this is taking forever. And now it's done. Let's wipe, shall we? Boom. That's rather easy. They're defending fiercely, but they will not survive. They cannot run away through the strait because I'm blocking it. So here comes the wipe. And here come the sieges. And the ships have arrived safely. Wonderful. You, there. Okay. Do I care to take land over here? Ooh, the Papal State got rebels. That's not good. That's not good at all. Should we sign a separate peace deal? Well, not with Britain. But I could sign one with Aragon. How much land can I take from you? I'm guessing all of it, but you probably won't agree to these. No. I guess I'll take these. Maybe cancel your alliance with Russia. Now, let's not care about their alliances. We can beat everyone right now. Can I take that one? Yes. Okay. We won't be able to add it to the Empire, though, unless we take these. Do we want to wait and transfer our troops there? I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll be able to add them to the Empire through French land. Once we take French land. Those are good provinces. Very high value. Okay, what's the cheapest one I can take from you? Right, this will have to be enough. No, you know what? It doesn't have to be enough. I want to take these. Let's use the transport ships that we're building. And recover our manpower bit. Let's merge you. 38. I need 2 more transport ships. They are being built. It's going to take a while longer for them to finish. And you guys are done. I guess I could just send you to complete these sieges. Are they being built? They are, yes. They're almost done. Right, so we've completed our transport ships and moved the troops over here. I decided to resume recording for the battle that's about to happen. That was rather easy, wasn't it? Okay. And you will stay here so that I can take this province. Now, I'm gonna start transporting people to Britain. I'm going to start transporting people to Britain. And yeah. Back to recording when something interesting happens, or when we, sign a peace deal. Okay, stuff is happening. We invaded Britain. It was pretty uneventful until this huge army came down from the north. I guess I could send you as well. All the reinforcements. Oh. Never mind. You won't get there in time. But you will. There might be an... Oh, we're gonna lose. Can you please run away to London? If they're gonna wipe my army, I'm gonna be so angry. Oh shit. I'm angry now. This army here should be able to protect itself, though. I'll need to rebuild an army. Probably lost some banners as well. Well, that was crap. Let's see if we lost some banners. We did lose some banners. We did indeed lose some banners. Quite a lot of them, actually. It's going to imbalance the shit out of our troops. But we're also about to integrate France, so we'll redo all this troop balancing once we've done that. Okay, I think that's all. It's probably all cavalry, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just send you home. Avoid enemy troops, please, and go here. I'll rebuild afterwards. And how are we doing here? It's all going very slowly. We are getting called for peace, though. I did also assign France and Bohemia targets. Sorry, not Bohemia. France and Sweden and Brandenburg targets in the New World, but they seem to not be too eager to go there right now. Maybe once we've pieced out Aragon, but I do want this province here. I guess we don't have to hurry that much. Oh no, actually we do. We need to retake the French cause before this completes. Military tech. I can invest in military tech. No, I think I should invest in military ideas, not tech. Should also focus on military when I get the chance to do that. Okay, London's done. I guess you guys should recover manpower a bit. Prestige or manpower? Prestige. No, we should have lost manpower instead. Truce with Russia has ended. That means they can attack me now. Okay, I should be able to win this one. No, their army is better than mine. No, we won. Good. Can I catch you, though? Okay. Can I or can I not catch them? Do we side with the clergy or the nobility? Let's see who we can steal points from. I can do old things here. I can do some of the things here as well. Well, I guess I can side with the nobility. No, I'd rather seek support of them. I'll side with the nobility, but first I'm going to seek support of the clergy. Demand admin. Oh, I can't. Recruit inquisitor. Demand admin power. And make a generous donation. A bit later. As for the nobility, we'll side with them first before we do anything else. Now I'm going to make a generous donation to fix this. And demand military power here. How about you? I'll grant you monopoly charters. And demand diplomatic power from you. Should I recruit the minister as well? Sure. I could ask for contribution. It's probably not worth it. Not worth getting them disloyal. Although they won't be disloyal for long, but I better wait. Okay, let's not be too hasty. Just take control of this territory. Britain, how much can I take from you? I do hold your capital, but the individual war score is pretty low. Can I at least get the French cores? I cannot. That's a pity. I'll need to control much more of this territory. But now let's send you back here, because we need this extra army. Also, we'll need to construct another one soon. Also, I need to piece them out before we finish the integration of France. Right. Okay. Move on. The longer we hold their capital, the more willing to surrender they will be. Finally, we can piece out Aragon. Okay, let's do that. Give me all these. Perfect. That should at least reset the call for peace. Did it? I don't think it did. Let's start coring immediately. Yeah, coring costs are negligible at this point. We have so many factors that reduce the coring cost. Although, I would really like to reduce my war exhaustion, but that lowers my... what's the word? Absolutism. Seems like I won't be able to take much from the New World in this war, because we're getting called for peace already. But let's beat up Britain one more time. If we can. Okay. And this other army as well. Come on. Oh, we lost the statesman. That's unfortunate. I do want a Diplo rep all the time. Because if our guy dies, we could inherit Brandenburg if Diplo rep is good enough. Although when we're overextended, it's probably not going to work. Right, I don't need this fort. I don't need this fort. And I don't need this fort. But I do need to have everything cored. I guess I'll have to reduce war exhaustion manually. Because it would be a waste not to take all we can from the Pope. But we can't take all we can from the Pope, because we'll be too overextended. Can I take all your land? Can I just full annex the Pope? I want to see. I could full annex the Papal State. That's 200 overextension. 200% overextension. You know what, I have a better idea. Since we do have to end this war now, I could use this war score against the Pope to take land from Britain. It might actually be better for us if to do it that way. See, because we can. Take Istria. I guess I could give it to France. Would they manage to core it in time, though? I think so. Alternatively, I could feed the Papal State to Brandenburg. If I don't inherit them, I'll integrate them. Or Sweden. How big is the chance of me inheriting Sweden? 4%, which means I will have to integrate them anyway, which means it's not a problem to give them land to core for me. Yes. Let's have a look at my overextension. 61.9. Let's remember that. Can I actually get anything in the New World? No. Well, next time then. So this all goes to France, right? What? It will cause me overextension. How will this cause me overextension? Everything here is occupied by France. Let's clear this. Ah, Istria, of course. Forgot about Istria. I would like to take Rome itself. That'll give us some bonuses, and it will also let us add it to the Empire. 38.1 overextension might be too much, though. No, it's exactly as much as we can take. Exactly as much as we can take. Okay, then, I guess I'll do that. And if I move this into the Empire, after I've called it, of course, and then release the Papal State as a vassal, the Papal State will be an imperial vassal, which will be of great help to us. Now, let's transfer stuff to Sweden. Let's see how much we can take, because we can't take everything if we intend to take the French cause, but I can just fight you again. So it's a matter of how much. And I'm giving it to Sweden because I have to integrate them anyway. I'm not giving it to France because they're too big, and I want to finish the integration soon. So Sweden gets these. And then we start integrating Sweden. They will have coring range here. Okay. Let's give you Modena as well. Sweden, my dear ally. This is better. So I gave you Arezzo. We would like 100% war score. Well, 99 is good enough. Okay, let's do that. I kinda wish I got something in the British Isles, but our fleet is so strong now that we don't have to worry about it too much. On the other hand... Yeah, you know what? I do want to take something in the British Isles. Let's forget Arezzo and Romagna and forget Siena. No, I can't forget Siena. Yes, I can forget Siena. I need to take either Napoli or Siena, which is... Huh. No, I don't. I can add this to the Empire through here. So I'm fine just taking Rome for myself. And then something here, like Kent. 32 point... It's fine. 32.2 is fine. This is too much. Okay, Kent is fine. Kent is good. This is 36.8. Alright, this looks fine for me. Fine to me. And let's give Siena to Sweden. %98 war score cost. Good enough. Give me money as well. Oh, actually, if I reduce this, can I take anything else? What if we forgot Abruzzi and took like 2 other things? Okay. That could work. I need to give this to Sweden first. No. Right, that's good enough then. Give me 1 money. Overextension. All good. Kent and Rome. Can't really do that. Unless we get some serious rebel issues. Call for peace is gone. Convert provinces to Protestant. Do we have any Sunni provinces to deal with? I think we've done all of them right now. Not sure which of these count as Europe. Some of them do. Let's have a look. Areas. This counts as Asia. This counts as Europe. This counts as Europe. Let's convert it. Right. And... oh, this looks cool. I haven't looked at this like that earlier. Right, let's get rid of the fort in Istria. And, oh, that's a lot of stuff here. Let's get rid of the fort in Rome as well, shall we? There is serious unrest here. I guess I could reduce war exhaustion manually and then increase our absolutism in other ways. Now I need to increase my absolutism, for example, like this. And it's fine. This gives us 2 absolutism, and we've used 3. We'll get more later on, I think. Yeah, it's fine. We're coring everything. Rome is ours. We'll add it to the Empire. And let's do the reform. Because we can. Boom. Alright, the next one will be the final reform. We'll need to make everyone vote for it, and for that I'll need to core everything, add it to the Empire, yada yada. How are we doing on the Liberty Desire? It's not bad at all. Do I want to start integrating Sweden? I'll have to improve relations with them first. And then we'll start integrating Sweden. Okay, I think that's it for now. I'm going to take a break. Okay, a big day and my favorite moment of all the HRE games has come. We have added all our provinces to the Empire and waited a bit to accumulate authority because it was growing really quickly. So, it's time to revoke and gain 39 vassals. And it's right before we finish integrating France. You know what? I think I should wait until I finish integrating France. Because my vassals will get... oh no, I don't think they get the penalty to relations from annexing a personal union member. So maybe it's better it came before, because that would reduce our diplo rep and maybe make someone not vote for us. Let's do it. Privileges revoked. Demand oaths of loyalty. Oh. Brandenburg broke the... I thought unions survived this. Well, crap. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Bohemia has the highest liberty desire. I could change your dynasty to mine, but I think it will be fine, mostly. If they get rebellious, we'll just kill them. Now, I did get this liberty desire from subject development, but I guess maybe it would have been better to take this liberty desire and same continent subjects decrease. We'll take that next time. Okay, let's let the game tick. I can now kill Russia easily, which we will do soon. Recall the guy from the Papal State. Yeah, I was improving relations with them because I thought I might. Oh, Brandenburg. Cool. I might improve relations and they would join the Empire, but then I realized they will never do that because they have their cores and they hate me. I could take this, I could take this, I don't want to. I'm filling up quantity ideas. Okay. We've done it, mostly. Before we start doing anything reckless, like releasing tons of vassals, which we'll of course do because it's amazing, I will wait until we can finish the integration of France. And then I'll release a large number of vassals. Bohemia will be problematic if I don't increase my Diplotech. It will also be problematic when I start releasing. They all want royal marriages. I don't want those royal marriages. Although, do they count? Do the royal marriages count? No, they will lower my legitimacy just clicking them, so I will maintain the royal marriage with the high liberty desire ones. Like Austria, Brandenburg and Bohemia. And that's it. Reconciling differences. Cool. Oh, new cool Empress Consort. How about a good heir for me? Oh, I have an heir, right. My Emperor is 69 years old. I'd like her to rule, please. Costly trade embargoes. Oh, did we eclipse the Ottomans? Well, that would make sense. Let's revoke embargo and start attacking everyone around us. That will be in economy actions, revoke embargo. 99.2% annexation of France. Well, integration of France. Right. Let's wait for this to complete. Yeah, please start offering me royal marriages. I'm not going to accept. Yay, integrating France. That lowers my diplorep, which will cause Bohemia and Austria. Taureor Australian. Oh, of course, we inherited the colonial nations, which will be quite useful to us very, very soon. Now, Bohemia is no longer loyal, but I could sacrifice some prestige. Although, even if they're disloyal, they can't rebel against me. Because if they tried to rebel against me, I'd just kill them, and whoever supported their independence, even if it's Ming, Russia, and the Ottomans. So, let's get rid of some of the forts in France, because I don't need them. And the subjects I'm about to release also don't need them. Right. Don't need all the forts. And this. Too. Now, I'm going to put a cut in and add all of these provinces to the empire. And then I'm going to release numerous imperial vassals and create a few, I'm sorry about the phone, and create a few client states, which will all be quite beautiful. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Welcome after a rather long break. Prepare to be amazed and, if you dislike border gore, maybe a little bit disgusted. Ready? This is how Europe is gonna be from now on. I have released all the vassals I could, apart from France, because I wasn't sure they wouldn't, well, Of course, I would have cut them down to size first, but I wasn't sure they wouldn't colonize, make a colonial nation, and maybe ruin my plans, so I didn't release France. Apart from that, I have released all the vassals I could, pretty much. Even gave some of them extra land, like Poland, I'm biased. And then I proceeded to release the rest of the provinces as client states, and I believe the hard-coded limit for that is 100 client states. Also, I enforced their religion, most of the vassals, and placed my relatives on the thrones, and the Holy Roman Empire has 161 members, which means I currently have 160 vassals and 1 personal union subject. I have passed a policy that increases my income from vassals, and we'll do more of these. And that is about it. That decreased my income significantly, at least before I passed the policy, because look. Now, I'm not sure how that works, if I'm getting this amount of money. Is it additional over what they get, or is it how much I drain from them? I wouldn't want to drain all of their money, because they wouldn't be able to help me if I did. And I have tons of manpower from the states in the Holy Roman Empire. I have lots of income from vassals. I have high force limit. I have the French armies that we've distributed properly. I've created 6 armies, each of them consisting of 16 infantry units, 10 cavalry units, and 12 cannons. Some of them also have mercenaries, because we have tons of money. Okay, I'm going to increase army maintenance, but not to the maximum, because I want them to reinforce, but I don't want to go into the negatives, because I foolishly spent all my excess money on building buildings, and some of them in my subjects' territories. And now, after they get their morale, we'll be ready to beat up Russia. So, let's proceed. A rebellion. I love this. They all want royal marriages. Just look at how pretty the Mexican wave is. They're making a Mexican wave of royal marriages. It's just beautiful, enchanting. Huh. I might make a special video of this. I wouldn't want to spoil anything, so let's just show it here. Yeah. Okay. Back to the whole thing. We're going to attack Russia now, and maybe some other people simultaneously. Although I should probably wait for my guys to recover their their morale. So let's do that. Okay, this is fine. Give them another month and we can start attacking. Also, we're paying a lot for colonies. Those are French colonies. I guess I could reduce it. Don't really care. Okay, we're ready to go. Ooh, the recruited minister has expired. That's unfortunate. I'd like to increase their influence somehow, because the minister is quite useful. I guess I could give them some land, because they lost some land when I released all the ones in Europe. Let's give them some more territory. I made states over in here. Here you go, clergy. Have some more. I want your influence to be over 40 so I can recruit a minister. Okay, that's better. Recruit minister. Now, I am using an inflation-reducing gun, but if we have some unrest trouble, I'd like to have the theologian ready. Now, Bohemia is disloyal. They're super big. I could make them in March, which would make them loyal, but unfortunately, that would make... they're too big for a March, and they would be inefficient, and they wouldn't get the bonuses, and wouldn't pay me money. So, well, I am going to grow, and my Diplo rep is going to recover after annexing France. So we'll soon have them loyal again, and all the newly released countries are building armies and getting ready for war now. Beautiful, isn't it? Well, Russia, your time has come. Oh, you're out with Aragon. Huh. I guess that's fine. Imperialism. Maybe call 50% cost, and this is 75% cost. Now, I can't take 100% war score of just colonies. I'm going to take all of them, of course. Alright, I think we're good to go. Wait, did I select imperialism? Yes. I could return some cores, that wouldn't be a problem. Anyway, let's go. I like keeping my armies relatively close so they can help each other out. But the enemy shouldn't stand a chance anyway. Oh, also, I need to start building a fleet. I mean, I do have a fleet, but I will need to invade the New World shortly. So, oops. Right. I released most of my coastal provinces as subjects. This is going to be a bit of a problem. But we'll manage it somehow, and soon. Right, I think I should start building the transport ships. I have 75 transport ships. You know what, that might be sufficient. Just have to merge the navies properly. Aren't you getting attritioned? Actually, I might take these guys back. Yeah, this was a French province. French colony. I got it from them. I'll decide later. For now, let's focus on these guys here. My subjects will obviously destroy them quite easily. Most of them haven't had the chance to build armies yet, so we need to give them some time. But all in all, they are going to be a significant boost to our strength, especially when I feed them some provinces. Advance. Advance, everyone. Okay, there are the Russian armies here. I guess I could go and hunt the Russian armies. Let's go hunt the Russian armies. I shall go here instead. It's going to be better. Help our friends. Oh, they've been defeated already. That was quick. Yeah, the game might run a bit slow because it has to simulate so many countries. Okay, you're going towards Bryansk. Can't go past here. You know what, I've changed my mind. Let's just send them to the forts. Shouldn't take too long, especially since we have all our troops to help us. And all our subjects' troops to help us. We'll be feeding most of this territory. Well, I might be taking some myself to release more client states, actually. We'll see about that. And let's not worry about losses like this one. This is going to destroy the Swedish army, but we don't really mind. They'll rebuild. And so will all our other vassals. See, they're building already. Gascony, Provence, even Paris. Even though it's a one-province minor, it is a very powerful one-province minor. Oh, and do you have my culture? Because you have troops that look like mine. Yeah, you have my Chinese group in technology. Okay, that's cool. Right, we'll deal with Russia. Then we might move either to the Ottomans or to Ming. We need to take out the biggest targets first, because we'll need multiple wars to beat them up. And I'm not sure I can make them tributaries anymore, so there will be no converting back, because it seems it was changed from Mandate of Heaven was that achievement. 3 mountains. All of the following must be true. Is a subject of Ryukyu is not a tributary state, so we can't use tributary states anymore. Pity, but it's fine. Go there. Right. Our manpower should be able to handle anything. We will suffer some losses. This is why I have some mercenaries mixed in with the troops. But in general, we are recovering manpower relatively quickly. Let's see. Yeah, this is a huge war. A lot to control at once. Oh no, it is not a danger to us. Military tech cost reduction. Well, good, but I haven't embraced the Enlightenment. I could have embraced the Enlightenment here, while we still had all the provinces, but it would have cost me several thousand. I thought I don't really need to, because I don't intend to take any tech levels in the near future. I think I'll be better off just pouring those points into what's the word? Idea groups. And coring. As for liberty desire, it is not that high. Great Horde has high liberty desire. I could make those more liberty desiring ones into marches, but then we wouldn't get any money from them. So, yeah, that's that. Also, another thing that will increase the overall income of our empire by releasing many states. I think I mentioned this several times in my previous campaigns, but it is better to have many small states than one big state, because each of them, each country here, let's take East Dnieper, Severia, the country of Severia. It is a 5 development province. It's a shitty province, but it's also their capital. It gets 0 autonomy automatically. They get accepted culture, and they get a base income. Every country has a base income. It doesn't show here, but if we go over there, base 1 ducat. 1 ducat. It doesn't seem like a lot, does it? But if you release 100 countries, that's a net bonus of 100 ducats a month. That is quite a lot, and they're all working towards our goals. They're spending this money on armies that will fight in our wars. Okay, where are you going? Here. That is acceptable. Right, I guess I should send someone to Riga when they're free. Oh, they're attacking my army. Here. Reinforce them. Probably won't be necessary, but do it anyway, and then go to Riga. This is not our best general, but he should do. And we will get some reinforcements from multiple sources. Oh, now Brandenburg took over. Perfect. See? This is the beauty of having infinite military power thanks to having infinite vassals. Right, there's also Aragon, but Aragon really isn't a problem. I will take some of this land. Oh, we've capped on admin power. I had to do new states, the new territories, because, you know, the old states got given away. I guess I'll make them into proper cores, since we are capped on admin power anyway. That'll give me a little bit more income and manpower. Perfect. We only kept Venice, which is our capital, and we also kept Rome for papal reasons. Okay, let's continue. As you can see, this is more a massacre than a war. They can't handle us, even though they have tons of troops. Not only are our troops better, we also have basically infinite manpower, because each of the countries we released has a base of 10,000 manpower. So I released over 100 states, which means an overall boost of over 1 million manpower in total, not counting the autonomy changes, because remember that they will get 0% autonomy in their capitals and in the states surrounding them, probably, depending on if they're one province minor or not. So, a pretty good deal, I believe. And we have also taken their capital already. Okay, do you have any other states? Well, you have several. Any other forts? You do have several. I don't need to take care of everything. I don't need to occupy everything. I will take this land myself. The details of everything else will depend on how overextended we would become. But I'd like to take some European provinces as well, so that we can call them and add them to the empire, and then release more countries. Right, let's continue. Even more subjects, even more money, even more military power. Maybe I should have embraced enlightenment. No, there's no need to. I'm not going to be increasing my tech level in the near future. Maybe diplomatic if we get the points. Yeah, I focused on admin, which might have been a mistake, because we might get more if we focused on military, more useful stuff. Maybe I should switch. Now, there'll be a lot of coring in the near future. Let's keep the admin focus. Alright, you're free. Let's go here, to Nizhny Novgorod. As you can see, this is rather easy. And one more thing about having so many countries in the war together. They can't war exhaust us. Because if they take a province, that would normally give war exhaustion to the country. For example, this province gives war exhaustion to us, because they hold it. But for all these countries, the small countries, if they don't take their capital, they don't give them war exhaustion. Well, from provinces, of course. There's also the casualties, but that's not a problem. Oh, we've taken Moskva. I think that's all the forts. I think that might be all the forts. I don't think you have any in the colonies. I guess I could draft a peace deal, but I think I might be better off if I transfer these guys to... I almost thought it was France, but it was almost France. I think I might be better off if I transfer these armies down here, because we also need to beat up Aragon. I'd like to sign a separate peace deal. A revolt in Pronsk. Right, they might be going after my armies here, but my guys should be strong enough to provide any reinforcements necessary. They are taking over my land over here, but it's not a problem, really. We'll lose some prosperity, and that's it. Alright. Anything else in here? Let's have a look. You can move to Aragon as well. Sorry. Oh, and we can convert some provinces. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Kyoto as it is. This is an interesting religion. Theoretically, I could change one of these to give me extra discipline. I don't think it's necessary. Alright, gallery asks for help. Ducats and manpower. Nah. You can manage. And if you can't, some of your fellow vassals will help you. No, you're also not busy. Go deal with Aragon. Yeah, our new French vassals that have force everywhere are going to deal with them. Another good thing about having so many everywhere is that they have forts in their capitals automatically. So the enemy can't move through here. Our capital, of course, has the super amazing Venetian fort that is almost impregnable, and we could also send a navy to help with that, but it's not necessary. We don't need to. They won't even get that far. Right. Oh, we lost our general. Which one? This one over here. Well, I'd love to give you a new one. Let's finish this siege first, though, can we? Noble family requests aid. Money for noble loyalty. I don't have that much money. I do have a lot of admin power. I would rather avoid taking a loan. If I let this auto expire after a while, I should have enough money to fulfill the necessary requirements. Right. How far from Aragon are you guys? Still a bit far. Let's send you over to their forts. Can't go here yet. You can take this. Right. How are we doing financially? Perfectly well. Okay, we're doing 3 sieges over here. It's completely fine. And we probably will soon have enough to sign whatever peace deal we want with them. But I'd much rather beat up Aragon as well and piece them out separately. Why wait, right? I should count how many client states I have, because I believe the preset limit is 100. If we go to the subjects, because then I'll see how many more I can release. Although I can always release bigger ones. Right, These are what? These are vassal, vassal. I think they're sorted like this. Vassal. Klevs is vassal, Württemberg is a vassal. Marienburg is a client state already. Marienburg might be the first client state. Right, so this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 76. We can release 24 more client states and some regular vassals as well. Oh, make sure to remember that. 24 more client states. Yeah, I'll grant them aid. Alright, accommodating natives, that's okay. You guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing, and we have beaten up Aragon a bit. Right, these sieges will take a while, but not a terribly long one. I guess I could send my fleet over here to speed it up. Increase my fleet maintenance. And here you go. Yeah, the naval force limits reduction can be a bit of a problem for us. We have no morale, but we have so many more troops. Oh, crap, we lost. Seriously. Damn it. I guess I should have waited until the morale was back. I was a bit too reckless with that. It's fine. Okay, let's have a look at Russia. Okay, we're done with this one. Do I need to send you to Aragon? No, it's a bit far. I'll just keep you here. And those rebellions are not a problem for me. As for manpower, we will be alright. We might even be more than alright. Might be time to start attacking the New World, but I'd like to... Whoops. Okay. New king, 31 years old. Extra discipline. Apart from that, he's completely average. I guess that's fine. Although I'm losing diplo power. Diplomatic Corps, Foreign Aid Act, integrated... I don't think I need the extra diplo rep things anymore, do I? Only Bohemia is disloyal. Let's cancel these, shall we? We'll make Bohemia loyal again. I do want this. I do want to keep the one that gives me money. Okay, that'll be sufficient. Right, so you go to Navarra. Alright, you'll fight them on the way, but we should get reinforcements. Excellent. I guess I have so many free diplomats I can leave one in Bohemia, because we don't need allies anymore, we need targets. I could start annexing Sweden if I had the diplo power for it. I don't really need to do that. 24 more client states, remember. Although if we did annex Sweden, I could release Denmark. And... okay, that's a new heir. He's not great. He's not great. I think I'm going to disinherit. He's not horrible either, but I'd like a very good one. We have enough time, and we have enough prestige, and we will be getting more and more and more prestige. And I think I should go to a level 3 diplomatic advisor. Because we certainly can afford them. Can I get them from the nobility? Yes, I can. I gain some influence, but not a lot of it. Fortunately, I can't call it diet because of that. Oh, that's okay. Right, advisor. You. Okay, and the level 3 military guy, of course. Well, morale is important. I could take the manpower guy instead. That would all, you know, be used together, but I don't think we have to. So we're going to attack here. Let's send them reinforcements. Okay, our armies are so much better than Aragon's, so this is not going to be problematic at all. Has my fleet recovered? Yes, almost. Let's give them some more time. Go to Navarra. And let's go back to Russia. Yeah, we're pretty much done with Russia. They'll accept whatever I want now. And I think I'll attack Ming next. Or someone in the New World. Influenza, whatever. Don't bother me with such trivial problems. Portugal, should I attack Portugal? Actually, yes, I should. They have tons of colonies. They have tons of colonies. Let's move our guys over there. Let's move our guys over there so that we can make use of Portugal to steal their colonies and also move some people to the New World, because we'll need to do that as well. Although, no, you know what? Attacking Ming has the higher priority. So let's move you guys over here. This is where you're going to be attacking from. Portugal has no air. I'm not sure subject of subject counts, but we could still integrate them. I guess I could go for a royal marriage. If I decide to declare war on them, I can just break it. Won't be a problem. Yeah, sure. Let's do a royal marriage with them right before we annex tons of land from Aragon. Okay. And the fleet should be ready to work. Here you go. Yeah, I probably should have started with Aragon, knowing that they will be pieced out separately. We're losing valuable time doing that. I'm sending the ships over so they can blockade the port and speed up the siege. Natives? Oh, right, I still have an army here. I forgot. Yeah, I'll bring them over eventually. Can I set a natives policy? Because I don't have colonists, but I do have colonies. Apparently not really. Right. I guess I'll put a cut in and wait until we finish the sieges here to sign a peace deal. Back in a moment.